never see them again.
Sweetheart, don't look. Please, don't look. Just don't think about it. Just
wait.
Every year, a handful of first-person shooter titles hit the stores, but only one or two of them actually make an impact on the gaming community. One of them usually being a Call of Duty game, God forbid. But in order to be a successful first-person shooter title, the game has to bring something new to the plate. Something that we haven't seen before. So will Homefront be one of these rare, great first-person shooter gems? Stay tuned to find out. The main plot of the story is all explained in a brief 2-minute clip at the start of the game. Basically, North and South Korea have merged into one, and they have decided to attack America while it's at its weakest to try and take over the country. You play as an unvoiced resistance fighter that picks up a gun to help your fellow countrymen. Your fellow companions are just your general first-person shooter personalities, such as the angry soldier that just wants to get the job done, or the compassionate female who really cries for her country. And you even have the handyman that can place explosives. Each character has its own style and depth, and even though they are resistance fighters, they seem like they were soldiers in a past life. The story only goes for about 4 to 5 hours depending on the difficulty, but that's long enough to convey the message of the struggle America is in. There isn't too much replay value in the story mode unless you want to go back and collect the collectibles, which explain the story more in depth. Although the story does a good job at making you really care about America and your teammates, I felt that because the main character didn't have a voice, it made me feel like a spectator and not a player.
Holy shit! He's alive! Jacobs!
The gameplay isn't too different to what we have seen from other first-person shooter titles. There are stealth levels, vehicle levels, sniper battles, and lots of explosions, but what they have added to this game really stands out. The most memorable mission takes place on the 3rd chapter. In this level you will face multiple explosions that will see you jumping off rooftops and being knocked out, and then in the next moment you're running through fire with Korean and American soldiers being burnt alive around you, then only having it finished by you running for the back of a truck so you can escape and shoot down a helicopter. The great thing about Homefront is moments like that are not rare in this game. Each level has its epic moments that you will remember and want to redo on a harder difficulty. Homefront does a good job at really drawing you into the desperate struggling feeling by only giving you small supplies of ammo and outnumbering you with hordes of Korean soldiers. There are some flaws to the gameplay that really do affect the mood and slow things down, and a prime example of this are your companions. You cannot move into another area without one of your team members knocking down a door or moving an obstacle out of the way, which is fine, but sometimes you will find yourself waiting anywhere up to a minute for them to catch up and open the damn door for you. The graphics aren't too great. It has mediocre lip syncing and character customization, but the scenery really stands out.
Attack chopper! Get down! Hold on to something!
Now it's time for the multiplayer. Even though there is only a few types of game modes, there's heaps of fun to be had. The aim of the game is to kill the enemy and gain experience points which can be used to upgrade your weapons, armor and perks. Not only is there XP, but there is also battle points which only exist during the match, which can be used to activate your special weapons to further help your team. They come in many different forms, such as small controllable machines that can either kill or spot your enemies for your teammates, or if you want to get inside of your machine, you can also get tanks and helicopters. There isn't too much of a unique feel to the multiplayer, but it's worth playing.
Jacobs, get in! Now!
Homefront has a great backstory that is backed up by gruesome scenes and amazing sceneries. The gameplay is nothing new, but with lots of epic moments, Homefront has its own identity. The multiplayer seems like a merge of Call of Duty and Battlefield, but has lots to offer. I wouldn't say that this would be the best first-person shooter title of the year, but it's worth picking up. I think it deserves a well-earned 8 out of 10.